Herbalism is an ancient tradition that cultures all over the world have always used. Plants were a source of healing and medicine. All of the medicines that we know today probably have origins to a natural herb that was used in its place before. I went to Hampshire College and I studied community development and art for social change. I graduated, I immersed myself in the nonprofit sector, I was involved in running youth programs, I was super passionate about what I was doing, and at that time I started to have some burnout going on in my personal life but also in my health. I had some different conditions come up that were really starting to debilitate me from doing the work that I wanted to do, and I realized that I needed to sink myself into something that was going to ground me and also be helpful for my own wellness. And so when I started working with plants, I realized how important it was for me to use plants in my own healing and recovery process. I'm out here today harvesting hibiscus. This variety is called Thai Roselle, and we love this one because see these beautiful red calyxes. It's off of the fruit that we get these wonderful red buds that if you peel, all you have to do is do an infusion with hot water. You can even do cold water, let it sit out like a sun tea, and it'll make a beautiful red tea. And the amazing thing about this is it's loaded with vitamin C. We'll harvest them like this and then we'll take them to our drying room and we'll dry them so then we can make tea from them all year long. With herbs, you're able to preserve them by drying them. I moved back to my hometown of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. That year I met my partner Casey Spate and told him, I just feel like Lancaster needs an herb farm. I just think it's such a wonderful resource. People need to know where to source their herbs from if they want to use them, and also just do more education around herbalism because I was so excited about it. At that time he said, you know, I'm part of this nonprofit farmers co-op and we don't have any herb farms. That would be a great thing to introduce. So we decided to rent 1 acre growing medicinal herbs that then we would prepare into different value-added products that would be things like tea blends, tinctures, body oils, salves. One thing led to another, and within the first year we broke ground at what we call Lancaster Farmacy, and we're here 11 years later doing it, but we have expanded in many different ways into what we are now offering. This is a first-year growth of Echinacea that we started by seed in the greenhouse. We transplanted it and we're getting a beautiful foliar growth on it this year. And I'm gonna actually harvest this plant all the way down like this, and look how, so in one season, this is what this plant has done, which is incredible. The amazing thing about Echinacea is that the leaves, the flowers, and the roots of this plant are all considered medicinal. Echinacea is really great at stimulating the immune system. We blend that into our tea. We also will tincture it. So a tincture is an herbal extract, and you can extract herbs in different solvents. Today I have grain alcohol. Echinacea's most popular property is that it is an immunostimulant. So if you have kind of that tingle in your throat when you're feeling like you're getting sick, that's the time when you want to start using a tincture of Echinacea. And within 3 to 4 weeks, this liquid will have turned a very dark, beautiful color brown. And you will know that you have done all of the extraction you can with your solvent. People who are having more of a interest in doing things preventatively turn to herbs because herbs are what you can use before you're really sick. The easiest way to approach it is by making tea. And if you have fresh herbs or you have dried herbs, you steep your herbs in that hot water, it will infuse them, and you drink that, and that's your medicine. So that's one of the easiest ways to use herbs in a medicinal way.
I'm standing here in the drying room, and this is where a lot of the action happens. We do bulk harvest on our herbs. They come up here and they rest on the racks behind me to dry. We keep this room at about 90 degrees to keep everything nice and hot. Once the herbs are finished drying, which takes about 3 weeks, we then take it over to the garbling table where we process everything down into that fine texture that we use for teas. And then also in this room, we mix all of our teas. Labeling, boxing happens, and goes to wherever it's going.
We are a member farm of Lancaster Farm Fresh Cooperative, which is a co-op of over 200 farms in the Lancaster County area. We're all certified organic farms. We feel super grateful that there is a co-op and that they have the ability to pick up on our farms on a regular basis and within 24 hours make sure our products get to customers in the tri-state regions. These are people who've gotten a weekly subscription of flowers from us. So you can see each week you get a big, beautiful bouquet. And it's amazing that we harvest it and within 24 hours it gets to the flower customer. We have a community-supported herbal medicine share program similar to the community-supported agriculture share program. We just created a package of products that are all about supporting the immune system. We make a product called Fire Cider, which is a tonic. It's great at keeping colds at bay. It's really neat when you think about what herbs are available at different times of the year and realize that those herbs are growing for a reason. We should use them. Every spring, summer, fall, and winter, our members who subscribe will get a package of our things. The idea is that by the end of the year, everybody will have something that will create a home apothecary, a place where they can go and be like, oh, this is the ailment I'm having. I could use this for that particular issue, and that will carry you through for at least 1 to 3 years, having products in your home that can be there for you.